Hey guys, it's Chloe. So today I'm just going to be doing, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today, but I'm thinking something like really purple. So, yeah. So if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And I have makeup all over my hands. And subscribe if you would like to see more of me. Comment down below what you would like to see next. And my Instagram is Clobo101, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, that'd be great. But let's get right on into the video. So, since I'm doing purple, I think I'm going to start with the eyes. So, I'm going to be taking some Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is a really mini one I got in my Sephora Play, so if you're wondering why it's so small. Okay, why is it? Oh, okay. It wasn't coming onto my eye. I'm like, ugh. Okay. Well, that feels weird, really weird. When you put on a lot of eye primer and then you oh, that's weird. Then I'm just going to be taking this brush from BH Cosmetics and just blending it all over my eyelid. Just gonna get a little closer and just get just a little bit under the eye. Not a lot. I got a new Jeffree Star Skin Frost, so I'm probably gonna be using that. It takes you 10 minutes, just put on your eyeshadow primer. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking this kind of angled blending brush. And I'm going to be taking the XO palette by BH Cosmetics. Sorry if the mirror is blinding you. I don't mean to, but just gonna take this Bone Matte shade. This is like the best matte shade. Like, really light matte shade I've ever used since it's so pigmented. It just, blocks out all veins and stuff. Like, you don't even need to use concealer when you use this. And it just makes your eyeshadow go on so much smoothly when you set your primer. Then I'm just going to lay on the same to the other eye. The lighting's kind of bad, but it was worse in the last video. So, I mean, I'm not that mad about it. That looks so bright on camera. It's really not in real life, but whatever. Whatever. I look ridiculous right now. Okay, then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. blending brush. Then, should I use this one? I don't know if I should use this palette because it's discontinued. I think I have. Yeah, I have other pink shadows. I'm like, because it's discontinued, so I don't want to use stuff that's discontinued since you guys can't get it. So I'm going to be using the Blushed Nudes palette by Maybelline, and I'm going to be taking this light pink, and I'm going to be using it as a transition shade. You can use any pink that you want. I personally think that this one isn't that great. I pretty much got this palette because it's a dupe for the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. So I'm just going to be putting that in the crease as a transition shade. I will say, the mattes in this palette are way better than the shimmers. Some of them have glitter in them, but when you blend them, they're matte. So but whatever. Pull down on the crease. Then I'm I'm going to be taking, if I can find it, my e.l.f. contour brush. And I'm going to be taking the BH Cosmetics Urban Luxe 99 eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. And I'm going to be taking, I think I was going to use this color. Wait. Oh, there's so many eyeshadows, I can't figure out which one I was going to use. Okay. I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow and be putting that a little lower in the crease. This palette's really good for beginners since it has so many eyeshadows. It has more neutrals than it has like these like blues and purples and stuff. So if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend this palette. I actually got this for my birthday, so I'm gonna put that in the crease. I will say the dark colors in this palette are better than the highlights, but when it comes to highlights, I'm a total snob, so I love highlights so much. It doesn't matter if it's a little messy because it's going to be really freaking smoky, so. Now that we have that going, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow brush. I don't have any other dark purples in these. I'm gonna feel bad if I use this one, but I don't think I have any other dark purples. I do in this palette, but they're not. Sorry, I need to swatch these because whenever I decide I'm using purple, I always forget which ones are good. So with the Urban Luxe, I'm taking that really dark purple right there. Just taking it on the eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to be putting this everywhere except for the center of my lid because we're going to be putting something else there. This will be blended out, so it'll look a little better. You should try to only put it in the places you're gonna put it, but it doesn't really matter. For some reason it's not going in a certain part of my eye. Apparently it doesn't want to. Okay, then with my blending brush, I'm just going to kind of blend that out. And then I'm just going to take a little purple on the blending brush and I'm just going to kind of fix it up at the top and get rid of any super harsh lines. Then I'm just going to be, with the blending brush, just put it where I want it again. I should probably be doing the other eye actually, but I'm an idiot, so. I will say one of the only problems with this palette is that it has so many eyeshadows, so the pans are pretty small. So if you use a lot of them, they'll wear out, but that's not really a big problem. I've had worse problems with makeup palettes before. Like, no pigmentation at all. I do love BH Cosmetics though. It's a really great brand, especially for beginners since their makeup's really good quality, but it's still like cheap. I didn't blend out that primer very well. Okay. Is that enough purple? Okay, that's like an uber mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna be taking some LA Girl concealer, and I'm just gonna be kind of cleaning it up a little. And just put this anywhere where you may have smudged that eyeshadow, where you don't want it to be. Of course, we'll smoke it back out after a little, but not too much, because, I mean, you don't want to smoke it out that much. That voice I just talking now. Okay, where did I put it? Okay. If you are doing dark shadows, I always recommend doing them before your foundation, just because of the fallout. I mean, you don't have to, it's just easier. If you are using light shades and stuff, like really uber duper natural shade, it doesn't really matter because you can just swoop the eyeshadows away if there's a lot of fallout. But with like purples and stuff, right now, I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. And you totally messed it up. I hate it when I mess up my shadow, because it's so hard to fix. I am going to try to post more, but I've been pretty busy, so yeah. Why just... some reason it looks weird in real life and I don't know why. Like that primer like messed it up or something. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out a little with some pink Chateau. Just, okay, it's starting to look better. Why is eyeshadow not depositing? It's like not showing up right here. This is weird. Okay. So for the middle of the eye, I'm going to be taking, I don't know if this is discontinued or not. I really hope it isn't, because I think I saw it on the website the other day, but I don't know. So, this is the cream eyeshadow in the shade Camo by Kylie Jenner. It just looks like that. And I'm just going to be taking that on a shadow brush. And I'm just going to be putting this in the center of my eye. Okay. So then I'm just going to be taking, you can use whatever eyeshadow you have that you want to, actually, whatever eyeshadow you have that you want to use, I'm just going to swatch 2 shades and see which one I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to be using this one. It looks like it's the bottom one right here. It's like a kind of taupey bronze shade. And I'm just going to be putting that on right where we put the cream shadow. Then with my e.l.f. contour brush, I'm going to be taking the purple that we used before, and I'm just going to be blending that out a little bit. Just near the edges. So now that the top of the eyes are done, we are going to first find the cap to this cream shadow. Okay. Gonna close that. And then we are going to do the face makeup. So first I'm just gonna wipe away any fallout that there may be. Sorry, my hair's like not cooperating right now. So then I'm going to do my brows. So I'm just gonna spoolie them first. I just dropped my brush. Okay. So then I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Brow Palette. And I'm going to be mixing these 2 pomades, but first I'm going to just start with the blonde and just shape out the shape. Yeah, I'm going to shape out the shape, because that makes sense. Okay. Currently I'm starting with my bad brow. How? I don't even... Story of my life. Of course I don't know how to edit, so I'm not going to be able to edit that out. Well, I know how to edit, I'm just not good at it. Let's try that again. Okay. So we're just going to start with the shape of the brow. Then I'm just going to take some more of that blonde and mix it with the dark brown. And near the tail, I'm just going to kind of darken it up. And near like the middle, I'm just gonna do tiny strokes. Then I'm gonna take just blonde and I'm just gonna do strokes near the front of the brow. It's like hair-like strokes. Then I'm just gonna brush through the brow again. And drop my spoolie, okay. Just something right. This is what happens when I don't plan my makeup videos. This is my good brow, so this one's like always easy to do. And my other one is just like a totally different shape than this one for some reason. It's so annoying. to use for primer. Okay, wait. If I can get it out. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. This is the little sample size one that I got myself for play. Like every single other primer I own. I'm just going to put that here. Blend that out. I'm mostly just putting that in spots where I have the most pores and texture, and it just really smooths out. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking my Dewy and Smooth Fit Me Concealer. Fit Me Foundation. Sorry, I can't talk today. My Fit Me Foundation. This is the Dewy one from Maybelline, and I'm in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, because I didn't take enough. Then with my makeup sponge, I'm just going to drop that all over my face. This is my light foundation, so if it doesn't match me, I'm going to be really mad. When I got this, it didn't match me. Now I hope I'm like... This is like the lightest shade in this foundation, and it didn't match me when I first got it. It's kind of sad, Maybelline. And I'm just gonna put that on my neck. And rub some on my ears. And I'm just gonna pat that in. My face is nice and dewy. If there's any like blemishes or anything showing, just conceal them. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade, well, I'm in the shade Porcelain. I just like this one. This is a nice concealer to like cover any blemishes and zits and stuff. I would use this under the eyes, but I would only use this under the eyes if I had like really super big like dark circles. I also use this to highlight, so I like this one for highlighting too, because it also adds coverage. And then for my under eyes, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I am in the shade Fair. I'm using this one on my eyes because I don't have huge dark circles. And this one doesn't have as much coverage as the LA Girl one. So then I'm just going to take my makeup sponge and just blending that in. Actually, I'm going to take some of that LA Girl and just put it right there. I have some redness in here. Yeah, I'm itchy again. I hate it when I have this over here because I try to cover them and I get foundation and concealer and stuff in my hair. Okay. Then under my eyes, I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder with a makeup sponge, and I'm just going to bake. I'm also going to put that on my chin. And right here. Then on the rest of my face, I'm taking the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder. I'm in the shade Translucent Light. I'm just going to take that on a powder brush by BH Cosmetics and just put that wherever you didn't bake. Hair. So then I'm just going to finish up my under eye while I have the bake, just so that it catches any fallout, because I didn't put it that close to my eye. So yeah. So I'm just going to take that purple on a small smudge brush and put that right next to right there. Whoa. I took a lot of that purple. Then I'm just going to take some pink and blend it out. And then I'm going to take that taupe shade, put it in the middle of my eye. If you're me, you'll get it all in your eye. Then I'm just going to wipe away that on my bake. Actually, I'm going to take this Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. and I'm just going to press in. And when you do this, it kind of just brightens and makes the bake last a little longer and stuff, so yes. So now I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush from Eco Tools and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with mixture of the matte shade and the champagne shade from the Shaaanxo palette. Okay, so now should I do mascara first? Yeah, I'll do mascara first. So I'm going to be taking the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. And just putting that on my top and bottom lashes. And with dark looks, I prefer to do a lot more mascara, just because that way you'll see your lashes better, especially when you're using really dark colors and stuff. I'm thinking of doing a black and gold smoky eye, so if you guys want to see that, comment down below or give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking I don't know what bronzer I want to use. Okay, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. bronzer duo in the shade St. Lucia. I'm going to be taking the bronzer from it on an angled brush from Beach Cosmetics. Also guys, if you want to see an updated makeup collection, comment that down below too, because I have a lot different makeup storage and stuff now. I'm just going to do my jawline and my neck and a little bit on my collarbone. Okay, so then I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Strip, except instead of highlighting with it, I'm going to be taking the really bronze shades at the bottom and mixing them all together and putting that on top of the bronzer, but only on my face. It just gives your bronzer a nice healthy glow. This bronzer is so cool toned for me right now. Like the one I put on before this. It's like my winter bronzer, but I wanted to switch it up. So. Then for blush, I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. St. Lucia duo. I really like this blush because it's like so this duo is pretty much, it's like NARS Orgasm and Laguna. It's like that duo, but you know. But the blush is like, I've never actually used the Laguna thing, but this one, like, that one's supposed to be really pigmented and this one doesn't have a lot of pigment. And when I use blushes, I don't like them to be like super uber duper like pink and stuff. I like them to be a little bit more like buildable. Like, so if I want a lot of blush, I can add like layers, but if I only want a little, I only get to have a little. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess. I love this stuff. I just got it today, but I was swatching on my hand earlier and it's super pigmented. And I like using this one on a shimmer fan brush rather than a regular highlighting brush. So this one's just by Beach Cosmetics. When you barely put on any highlighter, it's like okay, I barely put anything on. And this brush doesn't usually work with like natural highlighters, and this one's like just gonna apply a teeny bit to my forehead and to chin, and by a teeny bit I mean like tapping it. And my Cupid's bow. And then add a little bit to my collarbone. If I can. This stuff is like amazing. Like, I love this highlighter so much. And my shoulders. I like putting highlighter like everywhere. Like, I never know to stop when it comes to highlighter. I love highlighter. Okay, so then I'm just going to be taking a eyeshadow brush with my Jeffree Stars highlighter, and I'm just going to be putting that on my inner corner. And I love this highlighter. This is my new favorite highlighter. Like, it's like the most blinding highlighter I've ever used in my whole entire life. It's awesome. Okay, so lipstick. I don't know what to use. Should I go for purple? Or is that too much? I have too many lipsticks. I have like over 50. Okay, I think I'm going to be using Vixen by Kylie Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure they sell this. It was a limited edition, but I'm pretty sure they sell it now, like, permanently. So then, just in the center of my lips, I'm going to be taking Jolly. I think this is limited edition, but it's from Kylie Cosmetics, so I'm going to be putting that right in the center. So, that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and yep, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see next, and follow me on Instagram at Globo101. Bye!